My name is Lonnie Sherman, and I am a third grade teacher at South Shore Elementary. So I applied for the Peely's grant for supplies in the classroom, and they offered it 2 times during the first half of the year and the second half, and I took advantage of it because it was really great items that I needed in my classroom that I knew we were going to go through kind of quickly the first half of the class, and then we would need to restock them, and you get funds at the beginning of the school year to use in your classroom, but you know, those go pretty quick when you're buying pens and pencils and folders and things like that. In Albany, there is a list that's sent home, and for families that are able to, they bring in the supplies, but there are families where that's a hardship. The impact on students, if they don't have the supplies that they need, might look like a student who maybe struggles with losing their things. They might lose their notebook, and I don't have another one to provide for them. So instead of them having a nice notebook like the rest of their peers, they have to have stapled papers put together as their notebook. And that might not seem like a big deal, but to a child who wants to blend in, who wants to be a part of the classroom community, they want to have the same supplies as other people. And they're, you know, students are all learning how to take care of their supplies. And so you need extras beyond just a regular classroom set. It's really awesome when teachers know that there's a foundation that has their back and that really caters to their district and the needs of their district. And that means a lot to us because we know that that's coming.
My name is Jana Pierce, and I'm the principal of Oak Elementary here in Albany. This is our second year receiving a grant from Albany Public Schools Foundation geared specifically towards our garden. We approached Albany Public Schools Foundation and suggested that this is kind of what we were looking to do. And last year they gave us money for our first section of our garden, which is back behind the modulars. And then this year they gave us additional funds to continue to grow that garden, but also to begin a second garden. It's offered us an opportunity to get kids outside more often, to really bring in pieces of planting, of harvesting, of taking care of plants. It's fun that they can take some of what they're learning in the classroom and really apply it hands-on out in the garden. Another really great benefit that we've seen is we have used it as just kind of a relaxation or de-escalation space. There's windmills and there's wind chimes and there's bird feeders and there's all sorts of stuff that's really calming to kind of ground them, work through what they're going through, and then bring them back in ready to learn again. The opportunity to have the Albany Public Schools Foundation come and partner alongside us in education is invaluable. There's so many things that are outside of our budget and yet that are really important to educating kids. Assemblies and being outside and offering those STEM enrichment opportunities is something that's hard to provide within the budget we have and within the constraints of curriculum. And so having the Public Schools Foundation who's willing to come alongside us and offer us that opportunity, and in a way that's really flexible about what our school needs, what our kids need, what our teachers need, and we can really work with that in a way that benefits them. And so it's really helpful and invaluable that they're able to offer that resource in a way that we wouldn't be able to provide with our building budgets or with the district's, you know, funds as they are.
My name's Dev Brazel. I'm an educator here at Timber Ridge School in Albany, Oregon, and I teach science and a couple electives that are fun, like Maker's Lab and our Titan Research and Eco Expedition. We developed a series of grants this year from Albany Public Schools Foundation, and they were able to approve each one of those, and that includes photography, stop motion, studio, and then a few others. And we were able to make some major purchases because of that money, and you know, bring the curriculum to a place that students were wanting. So as soon as we got the equipment into class, the climate immediately shifts. A lot of interest in, you know, how will I be allowed to be creative? We are driving career-based education, and Albany Public Schools Foundation and their support have really opened up opportunities for us over the years to get the tools that we need inside the classroom for students to learn future careers, future opportunities that they might be interested in, whether it's from manufacturing and 3D printing to robotics and programming, or even creative design. working on their own projects for printing or their own logo and branding. Just giving students opportunities to invest in their future can help ignite their future.
The student assistance program, the scholarship I had, like I said, it's like broken into two pieces. One that's $1,500 that they give you before you even start college. Along with the $1,500, you also get $2,000 a year. And that $2,000, I want to be honest, for the 4 years I was in college was very much helpful in getting textbooks because I severely underestimated how much a textbook cost. $2,000 is literally the difference between me being able to do well in school, the difference between me being able to do well in my classes, learn the material, know what's going on, be able to be involved. It does so much. And I would not have this opportunity if it wasn't for the Albany Public Schools Foundation. I would not have the opportunity to do as well as I do or do anything remotely close to what I am doing if it was not for that scholarship. And I'm kind of glad because, like I said, I'm now going to be in my 4th year and I'm here and I can't believe I've made it this far. Makes me really happy.
Having Albany be the root of my foundation, Periwinkle Elementary, Calapooya, South Albany High School, Lynn Benton Community College, it makes it that much more impactful that I'm helping kids, future college students, attend these grades or these college classes. And I might get emotional. I'm really proud of these students for believing enough in themselves to say, hey, I'm gonna go to college. And I'm gonna do something that maybe mom and dad could never do. And I'm gonna make them proud.
To donors, I would just say that what you do matters and what you give really does have an impact on students.
You're helping our future leaders. You're helping future community city councilmen, doctors, lawyers, tradesmen, by giving them, like I said, a hand up.
Thank you so much for everything that you've given, and I would love to invite you into our classrooms and share with you what we're doing, and in the hopes that we can continue to have that partnership with you.
Public school is the most important thing in society. It is the foundation in which all of society is built upon, where communities come together, where students can show up and have a safe space and have people who care about them and who really challenge them to learn. And if there's anything that you would want to support in your life or that you'd want to put your money or your time towards, public education is one of the best.
Grants and scholarships, they help kids like me actually have a future. They help kids like me get the opportunity to go to college, have that dream of actually going to go do something where I can get a degree and then take that degree, do something with it that's good and give back. I don't think I would have met the people that I've met that have honestly changed my life for the better and have given me so many great experiences, learned things I've learned if it wasn't for scholarships like the Albany Public Schools Foundation.